Greetings, peace, and love. Checking into this book that I read periodically. The Body Keeps the Score. Brain, Mind, and Body in the Healing of Trauma. Right? Bessel van der Kolk, MD. All right, so page 277, Yoga and the Neuroscience of Self-Awareness. I thought this was helpful. It's just I got to read it today, and it was kind of like, oh, yes. All right, here we go. During the past few years, brain researchers such as my colleagues Sarah Lazar and Britta Holzel at Harvard have shown that intensive meditation has a positive effect on exactly those brain areas that are critical for physiological self-regulation. Self-regulation, very important in the realms of mental health, right? It continues. It says, in our latest yoga study with 6 women with histories of profound early trauma, we also found the first indications that 20 weeks of yoga practice increased activation of the basic self system, the insula, and the medial prefrontal cortex. This research needs much more work, but it opens up new perspectives on how actions that involve noticing and befriending the sensations in our bodies can produce profound changes in both mind and brain that can lead to healing from trauma. Nice. After each of our yoga studies, we asked the participants what effect the classes had on them. We never mentioned the insula or introception. In fact, we kept the discussion and explanation to a minimum so that they could focus inward. Here's a sample of their responses. My emotions feel more powerful. Maybe it's just that I can recognize them now. I can express my feelings more because I can recognize them more. I feel them in my body, recognize them, and address them. I now see choices. Nice, that's a big one. Multiple paths. I can decide and I can choose my life. It doesn't have to be repeated or be experienced like a child. I was able to move my body and be in my body in a safe place and without hurting myself and getting hurt. Whew. Just sitting in silence, hearing that. I encourage you and myself, right? Just do a regular, consistent practice. We're worth it. Peace and love.